Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, furries of all ages, that's right, it's time for Crimsonland, smacking it back on the PS5. Crimsonland is one of my top favorite mother effing games, and it was not updated. They made a PS5 version, if you've been following my channel, which I know you haven't. But I made a video about a few days ago, part of a series called 12 Games of Christmas, where I'm playing games that I have loved, do love, and would love to play. And one of those games was Crimsonland, because it's a game I have loved to play since the day it came out, and I've had it on my PS4 forever. And my favorite part of the game was removed from the PS4 version. However, I discovered it's on the PS5, and all of its glory is intact on the PS5. So the wife and I started going through the trophies. I have all the trophies on PS4. I needed to get all the trophies on the PS5. And so the lovely wife and I got to work on first the waves here. There are trophies for doing every survival game mode and getting the trophies for the most basic of scores and survival. You just got to play each one a little bit, and boom, you got all the trophies for those. The hardest one is going to be the last one, which is just survival, and that is our favorite game mode to begin with. You just survive. Weapons, power-ups, increasingly chaotic screen, and the trophies for that one include two trophies. There's one for getting 250k score, and then there's another one for getting 500k score. The plan was to get them both. That one took a little bit longer because we had to go through it a few times, but all said and done, we got through it. And in the end, all that was left was to start the next campaign on Nightmare mode. The campaign has 3 modes: regular, Nightmare, and Grim, and obviously they are increasingly harder. It's the same campaign. It's basically a new game plus, I would say. No different. The levels are all the same. They're just harder. And so we're making our way through Nightmare mode, because you got to make your way through Nightmare mode to get one of the trophies, and then also at the end of that you unlock a gun, and then you unlock Grim mode, and then you do the same thing, and you do the same thing again as far as unlocking the trophy for Grim mode and a gun that you only get by beating it on Grim mode. And then you'll have all the guns and you'll get that trophy. And when we do that, we'll have all the trophies. So that's the plan. That's what we've been doing in our spare time, you know, when we can manage to keep our hands off each other. Sorry, I don't want to tell you how the sausage is made, but let's just say she's a butcher. What am I saying? Oh, hey, Crimsonland. It's hardcore. Rock and roll. Metal soundtrack. A little gent. You know? A little Stevie Terry Berry up in there. Gent. And just waves of monsters that get harder and harder and harder. And it's a fun ride. The survival modes are great. The leaderboards are great. It's one of the few games that I love the competition of a leaderboard, and it makes me want to get on that leaderboard and creep to the top. On the PS4 version, it was very clear that the leaderboard was full of cheaters at the very top. You could tell by the gun they used and the score and all the, it was impossible. But I've said it before, and I have screenshots to prove my scores. My friend and I got legit super high scores that just would not post onto the leaderboards. So hopefully that's fixed this year, or this time around, this generation, whatever you want to call it, this version, PS5. Either way, this is not, it wasn't supposed to be an endorsement. I was just supposed to do a little talking while the video started so that you're able to understand what's going on. There you go. I'm blue, the wife is red, and that's all you need to know. We're both really good at the game. There is no I'm better, you're better at the game. I do have a penchant for surviving longer, but she's a great teammate. So we do pretty good. We're rusty because it's been a long time since we've played. So there you go. Crimsonland now on PS5. 10-ton games. They've got a couple of games under their belt. Most recently, the game Dismantle, which I was going to make a video about that game, but I don't know how to say this nicely because I don't hate the game. I love the game, but it puts me to sleep. There are very few games that literally put me to sleep when I'm playing them, but Dismantle is one of them. There is something about it that, I don't know if it's the pace, I don't know, but it puts me to sleep. This game, can't fall asleep, non-stop. You're just adrenaline going. I have a roommate, he and I used to play this game. We beat originally the PS4 on Nightmare, Grim, were the ones that got the scores. We used to stay up hella late and just do this. And it was some of the best times I've had in video games. But there you go, Crimsonland, said it again. I just like to trail off and talk sometimes, you know. I make these videos, sometimes I make them early in the morning. I wake up, I drink some coffee, maybe I dabble in a little dabbling, and then I go through my social media, do the normal morning routine stuff, and then I get to the videos, you know, editing. And sometimes at that point, a mix of coffee and THC combines to create a guy who just mumbles on sometimes. Rambling on, not mumbling on. See, I can't even use words right. You'd almost think I was drunk, but I'm not. It's not drunk. I have MS. So if I sound slurry or I can't talk right, it's because my tongue doesn't work right, and I mumble, stumble, and trip over words and thoughts sometimes. Sorry. The rest of it's just me. I'm a fucking weirdo and a dork, and there's nothing wrong with that, so embrace it. Just don't force it on other people. That's the problem with today. Back in my day, we just shut up and been... we were just freaks and we shut up about it. Okay? Goddamn. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Crimsonland. Kill a bunch of things. Endless stick shooter. You'll love it. Trust me. Play it with your friends, play it with your kids, play it with your wife. Play it by yourself. Who cares? You know? Play it with your neighbor. It's a great game. It's a great couch game. 4 players. Hop in, hop out. There's no, like... It's just fun. You know? There's no stakes. You just hop in, hop out. Have a little fun. Like I said, we used to stay up real late at night. You know? It's a good late night session game. So, there you go. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Hope you enjoy. We'll have some more Crimsonland coming up. Bye for now. And with those trophies completed, the next task at hand was to make the long, treacherous grind through Nightmare mode and then through Grim mode. And then we'll be back to having fun playing survival just for points. But first, hardcore. Let's go. Was I called it Nightmare mode? It's hardcore. The next mode is Grim. Maybe it's hardcore, Nightmare, and then Grim? I swear there was a Nightmare mode. I don't know. Remember that dabble I was talking about? Love you guys. Bye!
What was that, honey? Oh, yeah. Hey, your mom wants you to subscribe if you could, please. Thank you.